In China, in ancient times, people believed that the world was divided into two kingdoms. The emperor of the earth ruled the land, the emperor of the seas commanded the waters, and the emperor of the heavens watched over the sky. Each ruler tended to own territory, not bothering the others, so they seldom quarreled. Of the three, the emperor of the heavens was the most powerful. At his command, rain fell, wind whistled, and lightning cracked the clouds. His warriors, dressed in bright armor, were the shining stars, and meteors streaking through the sky were his fiery dragons. The sun itself was home to his son, the Sky Prince, but of all that he owned and ordered, the emperor was the proudest of his two daughters, the princess of the palace of the moon. Although both of these maidens were beautiful, they did not look alike. The princess named White Jade was slender and as pale and delicate as the new moon. The princess known as Golden Bird was plump and as rosy bright as the harvest moon. But what truly delighted their father was the princess's cleverness with their needles. The two sisters stitched the lacy Milky Way, hung out bands of glimmering moonbeams, and decorated the nighttime sky with the dazzling embroideries. My heavenly princesses are without equal in any kingdom, boasted their father the emperor. Such praise made White Jade blush and Golden Bird cast down her eyes, and they quickly bent over their needlework again. Those on earth also heard the emperor's brag. Women, from girls to grandmothers, went out to gaze at the heavens and judge the moon maidens' work for themselves. In the hands of the princesses, even ordinary needles twinkle like stars. They agreed. None of them, young or old, went back to bed. They stayed awake all night, watching White Jade and Golden Bird work on their gleaming embroideries. Babies left alone began to cry, and the mothers hurried to fetch them. But when the babies saw the moon, they howled even louder, for each wanted to hold the shiny ball. Then boys and men ran outside to find the cause of such commotion. Speechless, they stared at the sky. They ignored the tapestry of tiny jewel-like stitches that stretched high above their heads. Instead, they gawked, awestruck, at the lovely princesses themselves. In all the universe, these moon maidens are the most exquisite, cried the poet. At once he took up brush and ink to write a poem telling everyone in China about the beautiful sewing sisters. Teachers and students scrambled up the slippery tiled roofs of their schools to gaze at White Jade and Golden Bird. Farmers left their fields and warriors deserted their posts to scale the mountains for a better look. Nightly, people pushed and elbowed each other to be first to see the moon rise. The poet, tired from staying up all night, could not write another word. Drowsy students dozed at their desks in the daytime. Farmers were too weary to plant the rice, and warriors fell sound asleep with their swords in their hands. Mistakes were made in everything, and nothing at all was done on time. Even so, the princesses sat and sewed in the moonlight. The emperor of the earth was furious, shaking the ground with every footstep. He burst in on the emperor of the heavens. Your princesses of the palace of the moon have turned day and night upside down. The earthly ruler rumbled. Do something. The heavenly emperor did not want to break the peace between land and sky. A thousand apologies, honorable cousin, he said. Something shall be done.